looking for dark for signs of dark corruption. Ooh. Yeah. No map. We're into the dark. I'm going to see what a polymeasure means. Hello, Daniel. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Orchid Grace. Wow, Orchid Grace. Orchid Grace. Explore the desert. I don't have to go out so many days in the desert. Karen did tell me that I'm never achieving this urban. Before corrections I was in, I had to see them. I listened to a grave and restless souls in the desert, so I'm marked up the journey. If I die out here, I won't be too heat. I take a swiggle on the glass hanging from my back, allowing the water to slide down my throat. The water seems nearly as hot as the ground I'm standing on. The surface cracks my thirst, if not soothe my throat. The indignities of adventure I must suffer. I come to the top of another hill and look down. Still nothing but the texture of the yellow desert as far as the eye can see. Maybe the next summit will give me a better view of what I'm looking for. I begin walking down the hill. I'm about halfway down when the ground begins to slowly move underneath me, and before I know I'm flat on my back, sliding down a bed of sand. I close my eyes and brace the impact. To my surprise, I find myself slowing to halt, giving me a soft landing. I check my skin for lacerations or bruises. I tumble down on the other hill with the left knee quite battered, but I find the sand of the desert seeming gentle in comparison. I guess today's my lucky day. I begin trekking up the next hill, but several steps up I find the ground giving way underneath me. I continue stepping forward and maintain my balance, but with each step I find myself sliding back down. I feel nothing but the soft gears of sand beneath my feet, and it seems impossible to get solid footing. Oh well, I guess I have to find another way around these sand dunes. I turn around and begin climbing up the hill I just came from, but again find myself sliding back into the basin. I guess climbing up hills and doors is sliding down. I begin digging the sand, hoping to find some solid ground underneath. I get several feet before giving up. It seems that I'm surrounded by nothing but sand. I try to give a running start, try and run up the dune, but my efforts were fruitless as my feet sinking to sand with each step. I begin surveying the basin and fall into walls of sand on each side. What am I to do? Perhaps I need to take a step back and figure this out before I exhaust looking away into the futile effort to climb the dunes. I sit down and take a big sip from my flask. As I lower the water from my lips, I look honestly overhead and suddenly find myself aware of just how much water I'm carrying. 4 flasks left. That should be enough to last me into a sunset. But suppose I do run up to where I went to a sunset. What then? I've got to get out of it at some point, and where is I now? As I'm looking and feeling my feet sinking to the sand. Funny, I was sitting on that same patch of sand, yet the moment I touched the sand, I found myself beginning to sink into it. Why do I sink more when I stand? I weigh the stone sitting and standing, but then I did have more of my body touching the ground when I was sitting. I wonder. I flopped down on my stomach and began crawling up the sand dune. With sand is useless to find myself sliding back whenever I catch my breath. But still I'm making up the progress. That's something to be grateful for. I look up toward the top of the dune. My upward progress is slow, and after several minutes of crawling, I'm perhaps a third of the way up. The sand is beginning to get stuck in my boots and clothes. But there's nothing for me to do but keep farming. I'll look at the time now. Continuing a minute. The sand is beginning to get stuck in my boots and clothes, but there's nothing for me to do but keep calming. At last, I crossed the top of the view and take a moment to sit and catch my breath. I'm about to take another swig of my flask when the shadows cover me. I look up and see the source of the shadow. She stands over me, sitting on a staff in her hand. I hold up my hands to show her I'm an arm. I hold up my hands. I mean you no harm, stranger. Who are you? I'm Daniel from Grimoire. My name is Noir. Tell me, Daniel from Grimoire, what brings you to this desert? You've been causing quite a disturbance. Disturbance? What do you mean? I've been completely behind us all the time. You've been disturbing the sands. The justice reflected behind me. The shape of the sun makes obvious where I climbed up. Sorry, is that a problem? I could tell there was something at a base of the on top of the view from afar. I came here thinking that you were prey, some animal trapped in the sand. And chances are I'm not the only one. What do you mean? Luella points to several black dots on the view near us. Jackals, just like me, they saw the movement of the sand from where you climbed up. Just like me, they came here looking for a meal. I think we should leave. Luella shakes her head. They're used to running from jackals. Someone like you can't outrun them. Our only hope is that they perceive us as a threat and decide to leave us alone. What if they don't? Then we have to fight. What should we do? Try to look formidable and intimidating. I can intimidate these jackals. Hold your up and hold it up. Assuming the most intimidating stance I can, the jackals continue to approach, and their individual shapes come closer into focus. They steadily step fast, don't let them see any fear in you. If I see you shaking, I take you as easy prey. I maintain my pose, trying my best not to waver. The jackals continue to approach. I soon enough. They're close enough that I can see the leader of the pack and look him in the eye. Result fail. Okay. Understand. The lead jackal stops in front of us, and two jackals come up beside him, flanking on the left and right side. Ready that weapon of yours, Daniel. I think we're in for a fight. Be careful of the one in the middle. He's the leader of the pack. I done, Daniel. Today you are the alpha predator. Thanks for the help, Noah. I don't know if I could have won that fight on my own. Daniel Grimoire, what a visitor brings you to the tomb. Came in search of the tomb of Erd. The tomb is because well known to my people. She'll have no success finding them, equipped as you are. What's sure about the Tomb of Erd? What do you know about the Tomb of Erd? I was taken there once as a young girl on my second June march. June march? It's a rite of passage among the June marches. Over Charles' 13th birthday, labours and grooves. Our dresses to our own legs. Keys are designed to soften our footfalls with proper training. A child can walk the sun without disturbing them, concealing our movement through the dreams and predators. So if I grooves like yours, I can make it to the Tomb of Erd. Oh, I should look down. Having these grooves doesn't guarantee your safety any more than carrying a sword and tell you who's your victory in a fight. How you use the grooves matters just as much as the craftsmanship that composes them. Luella points towards the horizon. Do you see that? What? More jackals. We should go. We're not going to stay and fight. Far enough away that we can get a lead on them. We can't have you out of these dungeons before they catch up to us. What if I don't want to leave? Would you rather face the pack of jackals? Count at least 7, and who knows how many more will follow them. I follow them while I was pointing a finger and see several dots on the horizon. I think I can see the jackals now. We should leave now. The wild escorts me through the sand. Her pace is quick but deliberate, and as I struggle to keep up with her, I make note of the purposeful movements of her feet, how she lifts one foot off the ground just as the other touches it, and how she slows her footfall just before touching the ground. The jackals go on, gain on us, but eventually we reach the end of the dunes before they're close enough to attack. The jackals eventually give up the pursuit and retreat back into the dunes. Before long, my feet are on solid ground. The familiar dry and hard soil makes up the desert flatlands. You can make out the desert on your own from here, yes? I can. These dunes are not a place for a half-elf such as yourself, Daniel. Leave the dunes to the dune marshes. Are you going to be okay on your own? Those jackals might come back. Don't worry about me, half-elf. I know these dunes better than the beasts themselves. Well, I turns and begins marching back into the sun dunes. Woo! Time to fast there again. It's probably worth a while to take another episode to fast share. The first attempt turned me an unexpected audience to show. Even if the first time was an accident, it might happen again, right? And even if the first time was an accident, there's still sense in asking about Cujo and remote urban settlements. Perhaps I get closer to finding Cujo, even if my journey isn't detailed this time. The road to Farshade is beginning to grow on me as I follow the beaten path with small twists and turns, taking on certain familiarity. By midday I reached the site of my first meeting with Cujo, with the trees still sprayed across the path as evidence of the wood crashers previous activity. Rest in peace, young wood crasher. I hope Cujo made a useful meal of you. I climb over the trampled logs and continue along the path until I reach a second obstacle. To say the path is obstructed is the ultimate understatement. Trees are collapsed into the pathway laterally as far as I can see, which, for the height of the trees obscure my vision, admittedly isn't far. This is probably the work of the same beast. The woodcrasher Cujo called it. The beast is aptly named. As far as I can see up the road, there doesn't appear to be a single part of its beaten path that isn't completely covered with splintered woods. A massive swath of its fallen forest has been completely demolished. Perhaps it was a beast much larger than the one I saw Cujo kill, or perhaps they were in packs. Either way, it doesn't look like I'm going to make much progress along this road, at least by conventional means. I think it's time for me to take Cujo's advice. The path is no way to travel, it's time for me to travel like a native. I amble up the fallen trees blocking the path, and descending until I can see the lowest branches of the trees off the road, which still stand erect. The climbing is far easier than I anticipated. The numerous branches protrude from the trunk of the tree, and climbing up them is almost like ascending a spiraling ladder. Some of these smaller branches buckle under my weight, but after testing the weight of each branch with one foot, I quickly fall into a rhythm of shifting my weight between branches. As I climb further, the branches become thicker and sturdier, and strong enough that I can put my full weight on any one of them without the slightest bowing. The higher I go, the more I come to realise how it is that the owls native to this region call these trees their homes. Although I am many feet above the floor of the forest, My vision doesn't feel perilous in the slightest. As I get closer to the uppermost canopy in the forest, my journey upon the tree branches becomes less like climbing, more like walking. The interlocking branches of these trees are almost as much as the path as the route I was walking on the ground. Wow, the path may be blocked, but it seems like discovered a new path of sorts. I began walking along branches that crest the forest canopy. Well, Kusha, I had my doubts, but it seemed like you were correct. Walking on top of the trees really is the best way to travel. I hear a bellow and wind roar in the distance, intensely moment. However, the tension quickly leaves my shoulders. The bellow came from below. Whatever beast might roam about in the forest floor, I'm completely safe from them above. The bellow growls louder and louder, but the roars are nearly drowned out by the sound of leaves vibrating around me. The sound of rattling leaves is replaced by a new sound, the sound of cracking wood. The train I'm stumbling on begins to stop on. For a moment I fell, hoping for something, anything to grab onto. I wrap my arms around the trunk of the nearest tree and pray that when we hit the ground it will be me on top of the tree trunk and not the other way around. I close my eyes and brace for the moment of impact. How did I get here? I was up in the canopy and the trees fell and so did I. I look around, the wood crashing had brought me to the forest floor, seems to be long gone. I smell the wreckage around me. I suppose I should feel lucky not to be crushed by any falling trees. I attempt to stand, and shearing pain shoots through my leg. I collapse onto the ground. In considerable effort, I force myself into a sitting position and examine my legs. The right leg seems to be fully intact. My left leg is. I wish I could say the same. Is it broken? Whatever the case, it won't clearly let hold my weight. Climb, forget climbing. I can't even walk. I can't even stand. Is this where I die, alone, incapable prisoner, trapped in the elements of my own battered and broken body? Hello? Yeah. Is anyone out there? This concerns me. I hear no echo. I suppose the underwood forest absorbs. No, I'm too well for my lashes to go very far. Hello, is anyone out there? I hear only the forest. In Grimoire, I was warned the forest was hostile to strangers. I assume that this was a caution against the hostile natives, not the forest itself. Oh, how I wish I might encounter one of those hostile woodfolk. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much traffic in this part of the forest, and I've tread very far off the beaten path. In fact, if my goal was to be completely infindable, I found the perfect spot to hide from potential rescuers, the perfect spot to die and rot alone. Are you happy? Is this what you wanted all along? The forest offers no response. I'm at your mercy now, great forest. Do your worst. I'd say she already has. My neck twists in the direction of the voice. Surely I can't have imagined it. Hello, I'm an embassy from Grimoire. Please, if you can help me, I'll find a way to compensate you. My face pokes out through the bamboo and splintered wood above me. Are you injured? My leg is looking pretty bad. Bad enough that you can't stand. That's putting it gently. A figure emerges and kneels down behind me. You're in quite a bad way. Do you have any friends nearby? Let me think. I'm sure I don't know. Unfortunately, I have not. That's a hard thing to a bit, but I take your word. Lie still, try not to move me. You're giving these sticks and they fall on you. Try to keep your head down there. Everyone else seems to make emotions, so I think I can handle that without any trouble. Motionless is good. If your hands are still good for anything, you might want to use them, shielding that face of yours. I raised my arms and saw him from my face back on me for debris. Just as splinters began falling onto me, I reflexively closed my eyes. I heard the creak of wood punches bending above me. I heard the sound of wood cracking and flints. I'm Daniel, by the way. Have you got your own name t-shirt? Now ponders my question for a moment. That's a difficult question to answer. It's been a very long time since I've had another person. It might just be by the name. I've been known by many names. Do you have a real name amongst those? I had a real name once, yes, but I suspect it's one of the many names I've long since forgotten. Wow, what would you like me to call you? You can call me the elf who lives in the grave. That's what I am after all. That's a bit of a mouthful. How about I just call you Grave? Grave? What an interesting name. It'll do, I suppose. It certainly fits. You can go ahead and call me Grave, but don't be surprised if it takes me a bit of time to get used to it. You open your eyes, by the way. I open my eyes and see my face, my benefactor towering over me. I'm going to assume that leg of yours is broken. This is the safest place to tarry about, so mobilising isn't an option. So what's the next course of action? Wait. Dave picks out a sturdy looking branch and pulls out a knife. He drives the knife down the centre of the branch, cleaving it in half, and puts the two wooden halves on either side of my leg. You have any rope on you? Unfortunately, I haven't got any rope on me if you're looking to buy them somewhere. I think the fabric of my clothing may be the best thing available. That'll do. I tear a strip of cloth from the bottom of my undershirt and hand it to Grave. He draws the strip around my neck, binding the wood to it. There you go. Now I have a splint, not on my best work, but it'll do long enough. Long enough for what? Long enough to get you out of the way of any roaming beasties. The other leg's good enough to hold your weight, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Grave lifts me from the ground and wraps his arm across his shoulder, supporting my weight. We've got 3 legs between 2 of us, see? That's how we're going to do it. Left leg and middle leg, that's me. Right leg, that's you. We're going left, middle, right in that order. Ready? I raised his hand against Grave's so I can come hobbling away from my massive broken splinters. Eventually, we arrive at a slope. Grave listens to Hammett hanging from 2 trees. I sit up on my legs to dangle. What is this place? This is home, at least it has been ever since the woodcrackers showed up. Are you on the side of the hill? Other way around, actually, it's a gully. A river used to run through here ages ago. The waters have dried up, but it's left its mark on the landscape. Why here? I told you I came after the woodcrashers showed up. There's not much that can stop them when they get to charging, but a ravine like this will bring them to stop swifter than anything. But when they feel the ground sloping downwards, they know well enough to stay away. A woodcrasher doesn't live long if he lets himself get caught in a ditch. I see, trees can't stop them, but the ground can. Exactly, you spend enough time in these woods to get to know the locations of these natural barriers. So we're safe. Now what? Grave's eyes narrow and he cuts his head to one side, scrutinising my face. I think now would be a good time for you to answer a few questions. I've been doing more than my share of talking. I seem really that between the two of us shall have most to explain. I place my hands in front of me, palms turned upwards. Ask away, who are you? Earlier you were bubbling something about being a missionary from Grimmauld. What's that about? We're stumbling a special water stream to infiltrate the castle of Namar. Namar, so that doesn't even mean anything to me. Namar lies in the fields outlying Grimmauld. Recently the air has become shrouded in mist, and that mist has brought all sorts of unpleasant phenomena. You think this is a problem can be solved within the castle itself? Some dark magic is in play here. I'm not looking to start a fight, in fact I'd rather avoid one. But we do have questions and I'm hoping to find answers, preferably without them knowing. Dave strokes his chin. So you're a spy. I raised both my hands in submission. I assure you I did not come to the great forest to spy on you or your people. Craig laughs. I have no doubt of that. If you were to spy on me, you'd be quite bad ones for disguising your plans. In fact, I'm not sure if you have any insurance, so I won't run off and tell people that you intend to pay them and want to visit. Somehow, you don't strike me as the type of fellow who would be cahoots with vampires. You should be careful not to judge people on experiences. If you're right, I don't know any vampires personally. And if I did, I doubt very much that I'd be on friendly terms with any of them. Though I'm not the type to be on friendly terms with anyone. I look around the curtain to avoid any other people, Alvin or otherwise. You certainly do seem to be the side who keeps to himself. I never imagined his solitude was due to missing properly. You just met me. It seems a bit premature to judge my character, and I've not had more than an hour to share words. You took the time to save me. That doesn't strike me as the behaviour of a man with diminutive character. Someone love drinks with a man one day and slay him the next. You can't judge the body of a man's character from a single act. You know nothing of the sins or virtues of my past. I think I'm a great deal more concerned with tomorrow than I am with yesterday. And my interest in tomorrow pales in comparison to my interest in today. Well, there's not much left for you to do today. You're not working out as fast as you are. That leg will need some time to heal. How much time are we talking? 4 weeks at the very least? 6 would be better. That's going to be a problem. Ah yes, your business is moving around. Your mission has a certain sense of urgency to it, yes. Your mission is time sensitive, yes. We're committed to striking the next full move. And besides that, I've had much business to attend to between now and then. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? I must confess, I'm sympathetic to your plight. I have no fondness for those who walk and talk in death. And if I'm being truthful, I'm in no way eager to support your recovery for the next few weeks. So I have a proposal to make. Let's hear it. I'll do something about this recovery problem of yours, and in return you'll leave this place and tell no one of my presence here. I was quite wild before you stumbled around, and I very much like to continue as I was after you leave. I can abide by that request, whatever secrets you may have will remain safe. You're going to my secrets even without knowing what they are. Yes, whatever secrets you have, I'll keep them. I'm about to share a secret with you about right now. Dave places one hand on my broken leg, the on the tree. My hand was just having been before. You want him to close your eyes for this. Shut my eyes. Ache turns to skip my leg. I get my teeth under the increased pressure. I hear something like a buzzing presenting noise coming from the hand that's gripping my leg. I hear the old wood of the tree above us cracking as pain shoots into my leg. Those fingers are deep into there, and the skin under his fingers begin to tinkle. They're just as spread to the finding my whole body trembling. I hear the sounds of branch snapping, followed by a thud of something hitting the ground in front of me. Lucky I wasn't underneath that branch when it fell. Dave loosens his grip on my leg. You can open your eyes now. How does your leg feel? I bend my leg at me and realise that pain has vanished. I look down and find myself started to see some trace in my injury. It's healed, or it appears to be. I stand there. I place the both legs on the ground gingerly, and stand out of the hammock, shifting my weight between both legs. I take a few steps forward, no pain, no limp. I decide my legs are very good. Good as new. Well, not quite. Still, it's good enough to work on. I'm sure that I'm going to have a good night's sleep. You go back to your usual self. I look up at the tree. The plant was green and vibrant, and I was running moments dancing replaced by a beautiful withered snag. Our eyes were glowing. Right, that is it this time. I'll just say quickly here. I'll see you next time.